One of the most important things to do in working on any radio station, but especially a sports talk station, is to interact with your listeners. Because if the listeners don't feel included, if they don't feel like a part of things and they just feel like a third party that's taking in information, well, they can get that anywhere, right? They can read articles online, they can listen to other podcasts. Why local radio? You know, the listener interaction and local interaction is what's so important. So when you open the WKTY app, here you see the programming that we have on currently, which is Bill Michaels on every day from 11 to 2. And then if you scroll down, you also see other events that we have going on, including our live football streams on Friday nights and some articles about local teams and segments from this morning show, our morning show, Mornings with Dave and Scrady. I'll pause this now so it's not a distraction, but that's what we have going on is Bill Michaels right now. And if you click on this tab over here, the interaction is really easily generated because if you're a listener and you want to weigh in on the show that you're listening to, all you have to do is hit the call station or the SMS the studio, which is texting the station. Because something that I've realized as we become more reliant on our cell phones to store certain pieces of information for us is that I'm worse now than I have ever been at memorizing phone numbers. I think back to grade school and I could memorize a phone number like that because I didn't have a place to write it down, or at least at the time I didn't want to write it down. I didn't have a phone to store it in. So now listeners, if they're intrigued, can text the studio, they can call the station, they can also interact on Twitter and on Facebook, just in case they didn't hear the handle or the host didn't say it clearly or they didn't say it enough and the listener missed out. This particular blog post is on a feature called the Talkback feature. And what's so cool about it is all you have to do is click on this little microphone in the lower left-hand corner. Now, I'm not going to do it right now. Click on that, and it allows you to record up to 60 seconds of your voice to be sent right to the station. And then the hosts can listen to that, interact with it, play it on air. And it's much easier and much more time efficient. You don't have to wait on the phone on hold for the host to get to you. You don't have to wait for your text to be read. You can leave a message, and the host will see it and hear it right away, and they'll have the option of playing that over the air. A really useful application and part of our mobile app to make interacting with listeners even more important and even easier.